What if life had taken a different turn for Sir Arthur Conan Doyle? Would Sherlock Holmes have ever seen the light of day? On a spring day, May 22, 1859, in the heart of Edinburgh, Scotland, a literary genius was born. Young Arthur was introduced early to the world of education, showing a keen intellect that later found its path in the medical field. But as is often the case with great writers, Conan Doyle's early life was just the beginning of a fascinating journey. While medicine was his profession, writing was his passion. Arthur Conan Doyle's literary journey began with the publication of his first novel, A Study in Scarlet, in 1887. This was not just any ordinary debut. It marked the birth of two of the most iconic characters in literature, the brilliant detective Sherlock Holmes and his loyal companion, Dr. John Watson. A Study in Scarlet was nothing short of a revelation. It brought a fresh approach to detective fiction, with Holmes's unique method of deduction and Watson's relatable perspective as the narrator. The world was introduced to a new form of mystery solving, one that relied on the power of the mind rather than the might of the fists. The detective duo soon took the literary world by storm, spawning a series of stories and novels that are still widely read and celebrated today. But such was the popularity of Sherlock Holmes that it cast a long shadow, often obscuring Conan Doyle's other significant contributions to literature. Conan Doyle was a prolific writer beyond the cobblestone streets of Baker Street. He penned historical novels, science fiction, plays, poetry, and non-fiction, showcasing his versatility as a storyteller. One such remarkable work was The Lost World, published in 1912. This pioneering science fiction novel introduced the character of Professor Challenger, leading an expedition to a plateau in South America where dinosaurs still roam. The Lost World was a testament to Conan Doyle's imaginative prowess, his ability to transport readers to an entirely different realm. Yet, despite the success of these other works, they remained eclipsed by the towering presence of Sherlock Holmes. Conan Doyle's relationship with his most famous creation was complex. He once famously remarked, "I have been much blamed for doing that gentleman to death, but I hold that it was not murder, but justifiable homicide in self-defense, since, if I had not killed him, he would certainly have killed me." While Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson took the world by storm, Conan Doyle was far more than just the creator of this famous detective duo. His literary legacy is as diverse as it is enduring, reflecting the depth and breadth of his storytelling genius. But who was the man behind the creation of such profound characters? Sir Arthur Conan Doyle was not just a skilled penman, but also a man of intriguing personal life. Born in Edinburgh, Scotland, Doyle was a family man, embarking on two matrimonial journeys in his lifetime. His first marriage to Louisa Hawkins was shadowed by tragedy as she fell ill with tuberculosis. After her untimely passing, Doyle found love again in Jean Leckie, and together they brought 3 children into the world. Doyle's interests extended beyond his domestic life and the realm of literature. A curious mind, he delved into the world of spiritualism, a movement focused on contact with the spiritual world. His belief in life after death and supernatural phenomena was so profound that it led to a falling out with his friend, the famous illusionist Harry Houdini. Adding to his intriguing persona, Doyle wasn't just a celebrated author, but also a knight. In the year 1902, he was knighted by King Edward VII, not for his literary achievements, but for his work in a pamphlet regarding the Boer War. And did you know he was instrumental in popularizing skiing in Switzerland? Yes, indeed. Doyle was a man of adventure, and he brought the thrill of the Swiss slopes to the wider world, showing us that his talents and interests knew no bounds. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, a man of many talents and interests, was as intriguing as the characters he created. The world said farewell to Sir Arthur Conan Doyle on July 7, 1930, but his legacy lives on. His indelible mark on the literary world is most evident in the enduring popularity of his Sherlock Holmes series. These tales not only revolutionized detective fiction, but also crafted a blueprint that countless authors have since utilized. His methodical, deductive Sherlock Holmes, with his uncanny ability to solve the most perplexing mysteries, has become an archetype in the genre. Beyond the confines of the written word, Conan Doyle's works have been adapted into every form of media conceivable. From stage plays to radio dramas, from television series to blockbuster films, Holmes and his loyal companion, Dr. Watson, continue to captivate audiences with their thrilling exploits. Through these countless iterations, the spirit of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's storytelling endures, demonstrating the timelessness of his work. In the stories of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, we find a world of intrigue and imagination that continues to captivate audiences today.